Lakini Kenyans nyinyi watu mnakuanga wa maajabu sana. Yani Kenyans mnakuanga tu watu wa maajabu. So pale X kuna msee unajua Cyprian Nyakundi aliweka poll katikati ya Ruto, katikati ya Raila na Mosquito. You understand? Katikati ya Raila, Ruto na Mosquito. Mwenye saa 27 tunaweza pigia kura. And guess nani amewin? Mosquito imewin kura. Against Raila Odinga and William Ruto. Aki Kenyans nyinyi. What? No. Kenyans lazima mchunguze. Hii breed ya Kenyans ni ngumu kuelewa. That between Raila Odinga and William Ruto, a Mosquito can win with a very high percentage. Kenyans no bana. Hii breed explainiwe. Hii breed ichunguzwe bana.
Yani watu wamechoka na hii gava. Design mpaka wanaweza acha mbu ikuwe president. Najua ni jokes, but inafai kuonyesha venye watu wako frustrated. Mimi personally venye najionia kwa hizi streets, naona hii gava inapea watu anxiety mingi sana. Kwanza venye Ruto sahi ametuweka in the middle of a war ya wasudi. Every decision huyu msee ana make inafanya watu wa lose confidence na hii gava yake day by day. Na inaonekana ni kama wame make decision ya kukuwa intentionally tone deaf. Wanajifanya hawasikii kenye raia inaongea huku nje.
I want to confirm here that there are already 7 contractors on the ground.
You know, sometimes you don't say it. There are 11 contractors on the ground as we speak.
Kenyans, aren't you tired of your money being taken advantage of by the same taxes that you're paying to your government? So recently, the Kenyan Treasury has actually asked for a supplementary budget for 88 billion Kenyan shillings.
I beg your pardon?
Have you heard that right? 88 billion Kenyan shillings. Now, the biggest stakeholder of this 88 billion being asked by the Treasury is State House, which is going to take 3.1 billion Kenyan shillings. And in the 3.1, 1.3, Nilea, it has not been discussed. So anyone who has that 1.3 can buy a helicopter, can buy land, can just do whatever they want, and it won't be recorded in any history book ever.
Ati huyu dem amesema 88 billion. Ama ni mimi nimesikia the wrong thing. Alafu out of that 88 billion, State House inataka 3.1 billion. Ndio wafanyie nini? Walai hawa watu hawajali kenye pesa inaweza fanya huku nje. Badala ya kutumia hiyo do kufanya SHA ikuwe more reliable, ama wanunue dawa mahali kwa hospitali hakuna dawa, ama watengeneze shule mahali hakuna shule, ama watengeneze barabara mahali ni maram. Wanataka pesa ya kuwaste. At this point hata hawataki kuficha kenye wanafanya. It's all out in the open. Enyewe hii gava inakuanga imejaa majoka tupu walai.
Time is up. There is very little that Ruto can do in the intervening period to save his presidency, and he knows it. That is why his allies are speaking the way that he does. That is why he is insulting the public and telling them off every turn he gets. Told us that he has a PhD and nobody should lecture him on anything. I've never seen a PhD who hangs out with class 2 dropouts, because what you do then is that you reduce the average intelligence to at least class 8.
You know, the audacity of these leaders is quite ridiculous. Because how do you go to Bunge and amongst all the other things that you can talk about that touch on common humanity, that put you in that house, you decide to scold Kenyans because they decided to celebrate because Baba lost the AUC seat. As if that is an agenda that should be very close to our heart. They forget this was an agenda of this political class that stormed in Addis with a lot of noise, with big delegations and money, because of course the winner has already said they showed up with money and many people and I defeated them. So ni musho hapo na kiburi, mulose, asa mtulete mashida zenyu na ma stress zenyu. our issues are touching on health, that she and Sha is no longer working, that help is being delayed to students and they need to be in school, that affordable housing, all of a sudden, the minister is telling us on live television that we are going to tax you this money for affordable housing, build houses and sell back to you. But hizo amwezi guza, mutongelele venye baba ameluze yusi na venye mumehatiwa feelings. Silly.
Kusema tu ukweli, na si kwa ubaya, baba deserves his loss. Una expect nini ita happen ukijiunga na mtu mwenye hapendwi, not just by his people, but by Africa. Mtu mwenye saa hii, kila mtu anajua vako zake. Juzi amenominatiwa kama the most corrupt politician in the world, hata si Afrika, in the world. Na una expect utashinda AUC ukijiunga na mtu kama huyo. Enyewe baba ametupa mbao, na si kwa ubaya, but baba enyewe ametupa mbao. Sasa kama hata si mama na watu kwa ground na awasikize vizuri sana, itabidi aretire. Juu hakuna mtu atamfuata akiamua kuendorse Ruto in the next election.
So tell me, how does this make sense? You take my money, build a house with my money, and then tell me that I do not own that house, that if I want that house, I need to come and buy that house from you. So what's your role in this? Why shouldn't I just take my own money and then go build myself a house? Why do I need to give you that money and then have to come and buy that house from you again? How is that not a scam? How is that not a scam? Because that is what the CS has said. Affordable housing is clearly a bigger scam. Take my money, build a house with it. I don't own that house, you own that house, and then I have to come and buy that house from you. This government is a big Shylock. God have mercy on us.
Mimi na predict kuna watu in the future watalia sana. Watu wenye wameamua kununua hizi nyumba watalilia kwa choo siku moja. Hii project yote imesurroundiwa na controversy mingi sana. Kuna time hawa watu watapata mtu nje ya mlango yao na makaratasi za kotini wakiambiwa hizi nyumba si zao. So kama una plan kununua hizi nyumba, wanaita affordable housing, nunua at your own risk. Juu venye tumeona hii gava inafanya job, we have every right to be suspicious. Unatumia aje do ya tax kutengeneza nyumba in public land, alafu unauzia watu at market rate? Buy this affordable housing at your own risk.
Now, tonight it is emerging that taxpayers may have paid double the cost of constructing the 48.4 billion shilling pipeline Line 5, the nation's second most expensive single infrastructure project after the standard gauge railway. KTN has obtained evidence on how Kenya Pipeline has been repaying a loan of approximately 40 billion shillings allegedly owed to Ecobank Nigeria Limited and Ecobank Kenya Limited, two subsidiary banks that have claimed to have participated in the financing of Line 5.